Hollywood is famous for its dazzling stars and unforgettable performances. But behind all the glitz and glam, many celebrities have had to hide who they really are because of the pressure that comes with fame. In this video, we're diving into the journeys and struggles of closeted gay celebrities in Hollywood, revealing some surprising stories about their private lives. Do you think there are still celebrities keeping their sexuality a secret today? If yes, drop a 1 in the comments, if not, leave a 0. Don't forget to like the video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss out on more fascinating stories. Divine-born Harris Glenn Milstead was an American actor, singer, and drag queen who became a groundbreaking icon in the world of performance art. He rose to fame through his collaborations with director John Waters in films like Pink Flamingos and Hairspray, where his bold style and provocative performances established him as a trailblazer in creativity and pushing cinematic boundaries. While Divine was flamboyant and electrifying on screen, Harris Glenn Milstead lived a much quieter personal life. He was openly gay with close friends, but faced challenges in maintaining his public image, along with personal struggles related to his weight and self-esteem. These difficulties underscored the stark contrast between the iconic figure he played and the man behind the persona. Divine passed away in 1988 from heart disease, but his legacy lives on in drag culture and the LGBTQ+ community. His impact not only helped shape modern drag performance, but also opened doors for greater freedom of self-expression in an industry long shaped by societal expectations. Michael Redgrave was a renowned English actor and filmmaker whose career began on stage with his West End debut in 1937. He made a striking film debut in Alfred Hitchcock's The Lady Vanishes in 1938, quickly building a reputation as a versatile performer in both theater and film. Famous for his powerful performances, Redgrave was also the head of a well-known acting family, which included his children Vanessa and Corin Redgrave. Although he was married to actress Rachel Kempson, Redgrave spent much of his life as a closeted bisexual, an aspect of his identity he kept private due to the societal expectations of his era. He had relationships with both men and women, and while his bisexuality was an open secret within British theater circles, Michael Redgrave chose to uphold a traditional family image and never publicly addressed it. This choice reflected the social standards of his time, when artists often felt pressured to fit into conventional roles. After his death in 1985, biographies and accounts from his children shed light on his complex personal life and the struggles he faced with his identity. Michael Redgrave's story not only underscores the difficulties artists face in balancing public images with private realities, but also adds depth to the legacy of a man whose remarkable contributions to the arts are still honored today. His lasting impact stands as a tribute to his extraordinary career in both theater and film. Tab Hunter was an American actor, singer, film producer, and author beloved for his handsome looks and magnetic charm. A teen idol of the 1950s, he appeared in more than 40 films embodying the all-American boy image that won the hearts of countless female fans. But behind the polished exterior, Hunter held a deep secret. He was gay. As his fame grew, the studio system carefully crafted a straight persona for him, arranging fake dates with actresses and steering clear of any scandal. Still, he had a long-term relationship with fellow actor Anthony Perkins, a quiet romance hidden due to fears that coming out would ruin their careers. It wasn't until 2005, with the release of his autobiography, Tab Hunter Confidential, that Hunter publicly came out, finally revealing his truth to the world. By that time, he had stepped away from Hollywood's demands, giving him the space and freedom to share his story openly and on his own terms. Richard Chamberlain, a celebrated American actor and singer, rose to stardom as a teen idol thanks to his iconic role in the TV series Dr. Kildare. Known for his compelling performances in both Dr. Kildare and The Thornbirds, he became a heartthrob to countless women. But behind the bright lights of fame, Chamberlain carried the burden of a deep secret. Afraid that coming out as a gay man would destroy his career, he chose to live a private life while remaining in the public spotlight. Throughout his career, Chamberlain had private relationships with men, including a long-term partner, all while keeping up the public image of a straight heartthrob. This divide created constant strain between his true self and the persona he showed the world. It wasn't until 2003, with the release of his autobiography Shattered Love, that Chamberlain officially came out. In the book, he shared his regret about not being open sooner, but also recognized the intense pressure he faced in Hollywood at the time. His story remains a powerful example of resilience and the importance of living truthfully. Jim Nabors was an American actor, singer, and comedian, best known for his iconic role as Gomer Pyle, the beloved character from The Andy Griffith Show. Throughout much of his career, Nabors kept his sexuality private, moving through a world filled with speculation and constant rumors about his personal life. Although many suspected he was gay, he chose to stay silent while working in Hollywood, worried that coming out could put his career at risk. One of the most persistent rumors about Jim Nabors was that he had secretly married actor Rock Hudson, a claim both men denied. Nabors put his career first, choosing to keep his relationships out of the public eye in a time when LGBTQ+ identities were often stigmatized. It wasn't until 2013 that he publicly came out by marrying his longtime partner Stan Cadwallader after same-sex marriage became legal. By then, Nabors had retired and stepped out of the spotlight, which gave him the freedom to live openly without worrying about his career. Their nearly 40-year relationship stood as a symbol of both love and the bravery it took to live honestly in a difficult time. Sal Mineo was an American actor celebrated for his heartfelt performance as John Plato Crawford in Rebel Without a Cause, a role that earned him an Oscar nomination at just 17, making him one of the youngest nominees ever. Though his talent was recognized early, Mineo faced intense pressure from Hollywood's strict standards. As a gay man, he had to hide his true identity to protect his career, underscoring the huge challenges LGBTQ+ individuals faced in the entertainment industry during that time. When rumors about Sal Mineo's sexuality surfaced in the 1960s, his career took a serious hit. Though he had relationships with men, he chose to keep his sexuality private to avoid the harsh stigma in the entertainment world. This discrimination not only limited his career chances, but also left him feeling alone. Tragically, just as he was starting to rebuild his career with promising roles, Mineo was murdered in 1976. His sudden death sparked deep questions about the potential career and personal happiness he might have had if he hadn't been held back by society's pressures. John Dahl was a skilled American actor whose legacy is closely linked to classic films. Starting out on stage, he earned fame for his chilling and cerebral performance in Alfred Hitchcock's Rope. He also captivated audiences as the charming partner to Peggy Cummins in the noir classic Gun Crazy. Dahl's performances were known for their distinct intensity, making him a memorable figure during Hollywood's golden age. However, despite his remarkable talent, John Dahl faced the tough realities of his time. Throughout his career, he kept his sexuality private, though his relationships with men were known among close friends. Dahl chose not to come out publicly, adapting to an industry where being open could end a career. This choice likely limited many of his opportunities in a field that often pushed aside those who broke societal norms, leaving much of his true potential untapped. Sadly, John Dahl died of a heart attack in 1971 at age 50, leaving behind a lasting legacy defined by his distinctive acting style and extraordinary talent. Howard Rollins was an American actor known for his powerful performances in the Heat of the Night and A Soldier's Story. While praised for his talent, he faced many personal challenges, especially the struggle of keeping his sexuality hidden. Although he had relationships with men, he never publicly acknowledged it, a decision that weighed heavily on him emotionally. Howard Rollins not only struggled with hiding his true self, but also battled substance abuse, partly linked to his inner conflict over his identity. These struggles led to legal problems and a decline in his career, causing him to miss important opportunities. Still, Rollins' powerful performances made a lasting impact on the entertainment world. Sadly, he passed away in 1996 from complications related to lymphoma, leaving a legacy filled with extraordinary talent, but also marked by the pain of the challenges he and many others faced trying to live authentically in a biased society. Paul Winfield was a celebrated American actor known for his outstanding performances. His memorable role as a Louisiana sharecropper in the classic film Sounder earned him an Academy Award nomination, highlighting his incredible talent and vividly depicting the struggles of African American families during the Great Depression. Winfield is also remembered for his role in The Terminator, which helped solidify his place in Hollywood. Despite his impressive career, he kept his personal life private. Winfield shared a long-term relationship of over 30 years with his partner, Charles Gillen Jr., but never publicly spoke about his sexuality. Paul Winfield's choice to keep his relationship private reflects the huge challenges many black actors faced at the time, especially those who were both gay and part of a minority in an industry full of harsh biases. It wasn't until his death in 2004 that his deeply meaningful 30-year relationship with Charles Gillen Jr. became widely known to the public. Winfield's story is a powerful reminder of the pressures and complexities artists had to navigate in their careers, especially during a time when hiding their true selves was often necessary for success. Share your thoughts in the comments. Do you think the age difference in these relationships really impacts the star's happiness? Don't forget to share this video with friends and family so they can explore these fascinating stories too. And if you want to see more interesting videos about celebrities and their relationships, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you never miss a new video. Leslie Jordan was an American actor, comedian, writer, and singer best known for his memorable roles like Beverly Leslie in Will and Grace, various characters in American Horror Story, Sid in The Cool Kids, and Phil in Call Me Kat. With his sharp wit and charming personality, Jordan captivated audiences with his outstanding comedic talent. Although openly gay in his personal life, Leslie Jordan initially avoided talking about his sexuality early in his career. It wasn't until society became more accepting that he felt comfortable coming out and sharing his story. Jordan's lively on-screen presence deeply connected with audiences, earning him a devoted fan base and securing his place as a beloved icon in the LGBTQ+ community. His journey from hiding his true self to fully embracing his identity reflects the changing attitudes in Hollywood and society toward LGBTQ+ people. Jordan's story highlights not only the progress made, but also serves as inspiration for those struggling to live authentically. Leslie Jordan passed away on October 24, 2022, leaving behind a legacy full of laughter and love. Sherman Hemsley was an American actor best known for his lively portrayal of George Jefferson on the classic CBS series The Jeffersons. While his performances were full of humor and energy, his personal life stayed very private. Throughout his career, rumors about Hemsley's sexuality came up, but he never confirmed or addressed them. Instead, he stayed focused on his work, avoided talking about his private life, and remained unmarried, making sure that speculation didn't define or overshadow his career. It wasn't until after Sherman Hemsley's death in 2012 that details about his private life, including a long-term relationship with a male partner, came out. This revelation showed the complexities of his life, sharply contrasting with the funny and lively characters he played on screen. Hemsley's decision to keep his identity private reflected the societal pressures many black actors faced during his time, especially around masculinity and public image. His legacy remains deeply significant, not only for his impact on TV comedy, but also for the quiet struggles he faced balancing fame and personal identity. Richard Deacon was a talented actor best known for playing Mel on The Dick Van Dyke Show. He skillfully managed the challenges of Hollywood while living as a closeted gay man for most of his career. Although he never publicly confirmed his sexuality, it was an open secret within artistic circles. Deacon chose not to marry and kept his personal life private, avoiding the scandals and scrutiny that openly gay artists often faced during that time. Deacon built a strong reputation in television comedy, leaving behind a career mostly free of controversy. However, this came with personal sacrifices as he chose to protect his privacy rather than seek public acknowledgement. Deacon passed away in 1984, but his legacy lives on through his work in television. He's remembered not only for his comedic skills, but also for his quiet strength during a difficult time. Tommy Kirk was an American actor known for his iconic roles in beloved Walt Disney films like Old Yeller, The Shaggy Dog, Swiss Family Robinson, and The Absent-Minded Professor. As one of the standout child stars of his time, he won over audiences with his talent and charm, becoming a familiar face in family entertainment. However, Kirk's rising career took a major hit in the early 1960s when his sexuality was discovered. Worried about public backlash, Disney suddenly ended his contract, forcing Kirk to leave the studio that had made him a star. This abrupt change left him struggling to find work in Hollywood, a tough transition for a young actor in a conservative industry. Eventually, Kirk stepped away from the spotlight, but not before he started speaking openly about the challenges of being a gay man in a world that often rejected authenticity. Tommy Kirk passed away in 2021, remembered mostly for his groundbreaking roles in family films rather than the personal struggles he faced as a closeted star. His journey reflects the wider challenges many artists face when trying to navigate their identities within the limits of a judgmental industry. Maurice Evans was a distinguished English actor, celebrated for his outstanding portrayals of Shakespearean roles. His career spanned both stage and screen, with memorable parts like Dr. Zaius in the 1968 classic Planet of the Apes and Maurice in the popular sitcom Bewitched. While his professional life was lively and high-profile, Evans kept his personal life private. Though he was never publicly out, he was known within theater circles as a gay man. Evans's decision to keep his personal life private reflected the societal norms of his era, when being openly gay could threaten a successful career in entertainment. This choice underscores the challenges many actors faced in balancing authenticity with public expectations. Maurice Evans passed away in 1989, leaving behind a legacy that still resonates in theater and film. He's remembered not only for his remarkable artistic contributions, but also for the complex characters he brought to life for audiences. Anthony Perkins was an American actor and singer best known for his chilling role as Norman Bates in Psycho. Throughout his career, Perkins faced the difficult challenge of balancing his professional life with his personal relationships, especially with men. Although he was married to photographer Barry Berenson and had 2 children, Perkins continued to struggle with his sexuality and the pressures of Hollywood society. His relationship with fellow closeted actor Tab Hunter was kept secret to protect both their reputations. Perkins was very aware of the need to maintain a carefully crafted public image, especially during a time when being openly gay could seriously harm an actor's career. The conflict between Perkins's personal identity and his public image weighed heavily on him. It wasn't until after his death in 1992, from AIDS-related complications, that the full scope of his hidden life came to light. Perkins's struggle to accept himself stands as a powerful reflection of the intense pressure Hollywood stars faced back then to fit into heterosexual norms. Today, he's remembered not only for his iconic performances, but also for the complex realities he navigated as a trailblazer for authenticity in a tough industry. Dak Rambo was an American actor known for his standout roles in TV shows, like The Guns of Will Sonnet, All My Children, and Dallas. His performances showcased his exceptional talent and secured his place in American TV history. For much of his career, Rambo kept his personal life private, navigating a Hollywood still filled with prejudice against the LGBTQ+ community. However, after being diagnosed with HIV in 1991, he made the courageous choice to come out as gay. This turning point in his life led him to become a passionate advocate for HIV/AIDS awareness. This decision was especially brave given the intense stigma around HIV/AIDS at the time, along with the pressure on public figures to fit traditional expectations. Rambo passed away in 1994, but his openness during his final years shed light on the struggles faced by gay men during the AIDS crisis. By sharing his story, he not only raised awareness, but also inspired others to embrace their true selves during a time of deep uncertainty. His legacy continues to resonate, reminding us of the importance of authenticity and advocacy in the face of hardship. Victor Buono was an American actor and comedian known for his flamboyant villain roles in films like Whatever Happened to Baby Jane. While his larger-than-life characters earned critical praise, Buono kept his personal life notably private. He never married and was careful about sharing details of his relationships, though many speculated he was gay. In interviews, Buono often joked about being a bachelor, saying he'd never met the right woman. Still, he chose not to reveal much about his romantic life. Victor Buono's playful humor sharply contrasted with the intense dramatic roles he played on screen. His choice to keep his personal life private reflected the societal norms of his era when being openly gay could seriously harm a career. Buono's legacy lives on through his unforgettable performances, but his story also stands as a powerful reminder of the challenges many actors faced trying to balance authenticity with the pressures of fame. Jonathan Frid was a Canadian actor best known for playing Barnabas Collins on the Gothic soap opera Dark Shadows. His role as the charming vampire became a cultural phenomenon, helping make Dark Shadows a classic that captivated audiences with its mix of horror and drama. Despite his success, Fried chose to keep his personal life private and never spoke publicly about his sexuality. While close friends knew about his relationships with men, Fried preferred to keep his personal life separate from his public image. This choice reflected the reality many actors faced in his era, especially in television, where scrutiny and rumors could overshadow their work. Fried passed away in 2012, and in the years after his death, details of his personal life emerged, adding depth to his legacy. His choice to live discreetly reflects the challenges actors of his time had to face, highlighting the tension between their public image and private identities. Paul Lynde was famous for his quick wit and memorable appearances on Hollywood squares. With his flamboyant humor and big personality, he became a comedy legend. Although Lynde never publicly came out, his sexuality was an open secret in Hollywood, closely guarded to protect his career during a time when being openly gay carried serious risks for public figures. Behind his sharp wit and memorable one-liners, Lynde faced personal struggles, including a fight with alcoholism. Many believe the pressure of living a closeted life played a role in these challenges. While he showed a lively and funny persona on screen, his private life was very different, marked by loneliness and the constant need to hide who he really was. Lynde's legacy lives on through his unique comedic style and unforgettable humor. When he died in 1982, he left behind not only laughter, but also a powerful reminder of the hardships LGBTQ+ artists endured in a less accepting time. Raymond Burr, famous for his iconic role as Perry Mason, was an actor whose private life remained tightly guarded during Hollywood's golden era. To protect his privacy, Burr created a public backstory claiming he had a wife and child who tragically died. This carefully crafted persona helped him avoid probing questions and enabled him to succeed in an industry that was hostile to openly gay actors. Behind this carefully constructed story, Burr lived a very different life. He shared a loving 35-year relationship with Robert Benavides, a partnership kept completely private throughout Burr's lifetime. It wasn't until his death in 1993 that the true nature of their relationship became public, adding a deeper layer to the legacy he left behind. Burr is remembered not only as the sharp, steadfast Perry Mason, but also as a man who skillfully balanced his public persona with his private reality. His story underscores the sacrifices many LGBTQ+ actors made while captivating audiences with their extraordinary talent. Jack Cassidy was a versatile talent on both stage and screen, celebrated for his charm and charisma. However, his personal life was often turbulent, contrasting with his professional achievements. Though married to actress Shirley Jones, rumors circulated about Cassidy's bisexuality, with Hollywood insiders aware of his relationships with both men and women. Despite the speculation, he chose not to publicly discuss his sexuality, instead dedicating himself to his work. Personal struggles, including alcoholism, deeply affected his career and strained his family relationships. Cassidy's complex life was an open secret in Hollywood. While it never diminished his allure as a leading man, it added a shadow to his legacy. Tragically, his life ended in a house fire in 1976. Hollywood remembers him as both a captivating performer and a deeply troubled individual. His story remains a powerful testament to the challenges actors face in balancing fame with complicated personal lives. Spencer Tracy, a silver screen icon, captivated audiences with his enigmatic persona and commanding public image. Though married with children, his private life was far more complex than his on-screen roles suggested. Throughout his illustrious career, Tracy had several same-sex relationships, including with Scotty Bowers, a discreet and well-known figure in Hollywood circles. His famous romance with Katharine Hepburn was widely rumored to be part of a carefully crafted Hollywood narrative designed to deflect speculation about his personal life. In truth, their relationship may have been more of a public fairy tale than a genuine romance. Behind Hollywood's glamour, Tracy wrestled with inner turmoil, often seeking refuge in alcohol to ease his unhappiness. The immense pressure to uphold his carefully crafted star image kept him from revealing his authentic self. Despite his iconic status, Tracy's life was woven with unspoken secrets and unmet desires. While his success on screen cemented his place as a major star, the truth of his personal life remained shrouded in mystery, underscoring the sharp contrast between his dazzling public persona and the silent struggles he endured. John Inman, a celebrated English actor and singer, rose to widespread fame with his unforgettable portrayal of Mr. Humphreys in the beloved British sitcom Are You Being Served?, which aired from 1972 to 1985, along with its spin-off Grace and Favor. His vibrant and openly effeminate character captivated audiences, establishing Inman as a trailblazing LGBTQ+ figure during an era when such representation was exceptionally rare. Although his character was sometimes viewed as stereotypical, it undeniably helped raise awareness and visibility for the LGBTQ+ community, sparking important conversations about identity and acceptance. Throughout much of his career, Inman kept his personal life private and avoided discussing his sexuality during the height of his fame. Later in life, however, he came out as gay and found happiness in a long-term relationship with his partner, Ron Lynch. The couple eventually formalized their commitment through a civil partnership, celebrating their enduring love and dedication to each other. Choosing to live a discreet life away from the spotlight allowed Inman to enjoy a fulfilling personal life while remaining a beloved figure in the entertainment industry. John Inman passed away in 2007, but his legacy lives on through his unforgettable character, which continues to resonate with audiences today. Tyrone Power, one of Hollywood's leading stars, quickly won over audiences with a string of popular films and his striking charisma. Though admired by women for his handsome looks, Power's personal life held a more complex story. He also sought the attention of men, adding layers to his private world. Speculation about his sexuality swirled, fueled by whispers of relationships that intrigued both male and female admirers. Despite the gossip, Power carefully maintained the glamorous public image expected of stars in his era, skillfully navigating a society where such truths were often hidden behind closed doors. Tyrone Power's off-screen life was as captivating as his on-screen performances, adding layers to the allure of his already prominent image. The combination of his undeniable talent and the complexities of his personal world shaped a persona that was both intriguing and enigmatic. Tragically, Power's career was cut short when he suffered a fatal heart attack at the age of 44 while filming in Spain. His sudden death marked the end of a vibrant romantic life that had fascinated Hollywood and audiences alike. Despite his relatively brief time in the spotlight, Power's legacy endures as a shining Hollywood icon, his glamorous yet tumultuous existence leaving an indelible mark on film history. His memorable roles and the mystique surrounding his personal story continue to captivate, securing his place in cinema's lasting memory. Michael Jeter was an acclaimed American actor celebrated for his exceptional versatility across stage and screen. His career showcased a remarkable range of characters, from quirky and comedic to deeply emotional, captivating audiences with his depth and skill. Jeter earned widespread recognition and prestigious awards, including a Tony and an Emmy for his unforgettable performances in Evening Shade and The Green Mile. Although openly gay in his later years, Michael Jeter maintained a private personal life during the early stages of his career. He faced significant challenges living with HIV, but eventually became a prominent advocate within the LGBTQ+ community, using his platform to raise awareness and promote acceptance. Jeter's openness about his illness helped shed light on critical issues and fostered meaningful conversations. He passed away in 2003 from complications related to a seizure, leaving behind a powerful legacy. Jeter is remembered not only for his extraordinary contributions to the arts, but also for his courage and honesty in confronting the challenges of being a gay man in Hollywood. Lawton's duality as both a public figure and private individual reflects the complex realities faced by many stars of his era. While he cultivated an image as a devoted husband and respected actor, his personal life told a different story, one marked by secrecy and hidden desires. Scotty Bowers, known for discreetly connecting Hollywood's elite, played a significant role in Lawton's search for intimacy beyond his marriage. This discreet arrangement allowed Lawton to navigate Hollywood's rigid expectations while exploring his sexual identity at a time when such matters were taboo. His legacy as a gifted performer remains profound, yet the complexities of his private life offer a deeper understanding of the man behind the roles. Rumors about Lawton's secret life often hinted at unusual and sometimes scandalous adventures, details that many prefer not to explore too deeply. Despite the swirling mystery around his personal affairs, Charles Lawton's legacy endures as that of a profoundly talented actor who made an indelible impact on the entertainment world. His career is celebrated for its remarkable depth and diversity, while the whispers of his off-screen life add an intriguing layer to his story. More than just a great artist, Lawton was a deeply complex individual, leaving behind a multifaceted and fascinating legacy in film history. Clark Gable. One of classic Hollywood's most iconic stars, captivated audiences in over 60 films across a nearly 40-year career. Best known for his unforgettable role as Rhett Butler in Gone with the Wind, Gable earned a reputation not only for his exceptional acting, but also as a romantic figure famed for his numerous relationships with female co-stars. While rumors about a secret homosexual past circulated, they were never confirmed during his lifetime. Married 5 times and father to 2 children, Gable left behind a legacy that combines undeniable charisma with an enduring air of mystery. One of Clark Gable's most famous and enigmatic relationships was with Joan Crawford, a romance that reportedly spanned nearly 3 decades. Though never officially acknowledged, this connection remains one of Hollywood's most intriguing and mysterious tales. Beyond this, Gable's numerous affairs with other notable stars added layers of drama and scandal to his personal life. His existence, marked by passion, controversy, and secrecy, not only enriched his on-screen persona, but also cemented his reputation as one of Hollywood's most unforgettable icons. Today, his legacy continues to hold a prominent place in public memory, affirming his role as one of the most significant and influential figures in film history. Richard Pryor, the groundbreaking stand-up comedian, actor, and writer, rose from a difficult childhood to become one of entertainment's most influential figures. Growing up in a harsh environment with his mother working as a prostitute in a brothel, Pryor honed a raw, fearless comedic style that captivated audiences with its honesty, sharp storytelling, and magnetic charisma. Though his personal life was marked by 7 marriages and numerous romantic relationships, Pryor's private struggles and secrets added complexity and depth to his public persona, making him an unforgettable and enigmatic figure in comedy history. Pryor is perhaps most famously linked to a romantic relationship with Marlon Brando, a connection that fueled widespread rumors and added to the mystique surrounding his life. He also openly spoke about being involved in a love triangle with a transgender woman, reflecting his candid and fearless approach to love and relationships. These personal experiences deeply influenced his comedy, allowing him to confront taboo subjects with honesty and humor, tackling everything from addiction to his own complex struggles, making his work both groundbreaking and deeply human. Cary Grant, the Hollywood icon and epitome of charm, enjoyed an unforgettable career highlighted by 5 prestigious awards and countless memorable performances. He captivated audiences with his impeccable style and magnetic presence, leaving a lasting mark on cinema history. Yet behind the glamour, his personal life remained shrouded in mystery. Rumors about Grant's sexuality circulated widely, especially concerning his long-term relationship with fellow actor Randolph Scott during the 1930s. Although Grant publicly denied the rumors, the press persistently speculated that his relationship with Scott went beyond friendship. The notion of a leading Hollywood star living with another man ignited scandal-fueling headlines and gossip. Under pressure from studio executives, Grant ended his relationship with Scott to safeguard his carefully crafted public image. Yet Grant's life remained as captivating and enigmatic as the roles he portrayed, filled with the romance and allure synonymous with Hollywood. Even long after leaving the screen, his story continues to enchant the public, a lasting blend of secrets and charm. Marlon Brando, a Hollywood legend, was married 4 times and is believed to have fathered 17 children, living a vibrant life marked by intense passion and desire. Known for his fluid approach to relationships, he attracted partners of all genders. Reports suggest he had a long-term relationship with James Dean and even a brief affair with Bob Dylan, underscoring his magnetic allure and adventurous spirit. In an era when same-sex relationships were often forced into secrecy, Brando stood out as a symbol of free-spiritedness and defiance of traditional norms. Whether on screen or through his personal escapades, he captivated the world, maintaining an enduring aura of mystery and intrigue. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss our latest content. We wish you a fantastic day and can't wait to see you again in our upcoming videos packed with exciting surprises. Stay tuned for more fresh and captivating experiences. You won't want to miss what's coming next.